Okay, I believe in afterlife.
An afterlife?
I believe in aliens.
We could talk about an afterlife if you want.
Okay, go on then.
So, like, we survive our deaths. That is a thing?
Yes.
Okay.
I think there's way too much. Like, I feel like there's a lot more to us than we think. And I feel like when we die, we don't just go. I feel like we go somewhere else.
You feel like that's the case?
Yes.
Is that the main reason why? Is it just a feeling, or is there another main reason why?
I just feel like there's a lot more to us than we realise. I think it's like if we only use 10% of our brain, what can we do if we use 50%?
Could I get a sense of your confidence that this is true, that we survive our deaths, say on a scale from 0 to 100?
75.
75, gotcha. And the main reason why, like, what gives you such high confidence that is true?
You're really making me think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just feel like you don't just die. I think there's a lot more to it than just dying.
If someone felt like we just do die, would that be a reliable way to conclude that that's the case?
Well, if that's what they believe in, it's just like a case of if you believe in God or not.
Is someone mistaken in this situation? Like if someone just felt like we do die and someone felt like we do actually survive our deaths, could they both be true?
Well, either way, there's only going to be one truth, isn't there?
I'd say so. Do you agree?
Yes, I do agree. But I think you don't just die. And I feel like people that think you just die aren't really thinking about it and aren't really digging deep.
So what is digging deep about this belief, we survive our deaths? Like, what is like a good reason to believe that's true?
Because there was this one kid that I watched a documentary about that he was like, it was actually a really interesting documentary. It was about some kid that was talking about his like past life, and that he said things that like he didn't realize and didn't know before, and then and he was saying all this weird facts about his old family, where he lived. In the end, his mum was like, because he talked about how he loved his mum, but he loved his other mum as well. And in the end, they went to Ireland or something. This was where it was, and a lot of it was true. There was some false things, but a lot of it was true, like where the house was. They didn't find it at first, and then they found it. And then the dad's name, where he said he got hit by a car or something like that, they found his dad's grave, and that turned out to be true. And then it was very weird. And
okay, if you couldn't use this reason, this like example of the documentary, would that change your confidence at all?
yes,
You would be less confident if that documentary didn't happen. If that if you didn't know
it gives
about that?
evidence that made me a lot more believable in it.
If the evidence about this documentary or from this documentary was found to be not reliable, would that change your confidence?
No, not really, I don't think.
No. Then is there another reason why you're so confident?
Not really. When I believe in something, I'm a firm believer of it. And I just feel like, the same reason like I believe in God, I just feel like you stick to something and you believe in it.
How does like the firmness of a belief relate to the truth of the belief?
I don't know.
Is this true?
What, this documentary?
That we survive our deaths?
Yes. I believe so.
If it wasn't true, would you want to know?
Yes.
Okay. And your reason why is because you firmly believe it to be true?
Yeah.
If someone firmly believed it wasn't true, would that be a good reason to believe it's not true?
Well, I want to know what their reason is to not believe.
Okay. What is your reason? What is your reason to firmly believe?
I've never really thought about it like this. I don't know. I need to think about this.
Take your time.
There's not really a really deep reason to it. I strongly believe that there is something a lot more deep than just dying. I feel like you don't just die and that's it. I feel like there's a lot more to it. Like ghosts and stuff like that. Even.
Am I hearing you correctly that it's just a feeling?
Yeah.
Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Are feelings a reliable way to come to this belief?
Yes.
How so?
Because if you didn't have feelings, we just wouldn't have any emotions. And we wouldn't believe in anything. So like, if we feel towards something, then we believe in something. That helps us believe in something.
Yeah, how does our feeling about this belief relate to the truth of it?
I don't know. I don't know how to answer that.
If someone had, if someone had no feelings about this, would that make it less true?
No.
So
If
if someone had more feelings about it, would that make it more true?
No.
So it's not really about feelings?
No.
Or no?
Yeah, no. It's not about feelings. No.
Okay. What is a good reason then?
What to believe?
Yeah, if this is true, what's a good reason to believe in it?
Because a good reason to believe in it is because that when you die or if you lose a loved one, there's ways of contacting them again. And then you don't actually say goodbye.
There's ways of contacting people who have passed on?
Yes.
And if that wasn't the case, would that change your confidence about this?
No. I don't believe in it to just contact people that have passed away. I just believe in it because you don't just die.
You just
I
believe?
I don't, like, there's no deep reason to it. I believe you just don't die, I believe that. You move on somewhere else.
You're 75% confident. What's that 25% about? Like, why aren't you all the way up at the top? What's keeping you from being so highly confident?
Because you're never going to really know until you die.
There's never really going to know for sure until we actually die.
Mm-hmm. I could be wrong. There's a lot of theories, a lot of conspiracy. You never know until. That's why I'm like, there's a 25% sure. Like, I feel like I believe that you don't just die. Then there's also a chance that you could just die and that's it.
If that's the case, why are you up to 75%?
Because I'm like, a lot of stuff I've seen, I just believe that you don't just die. Like,
Based on the things you've seen?
I haven't seen any ghosts, but like, documentaries and stuff like that. Like I feel like you turn into a ghost or you go into a new life or something like that.
And if you found out those reasons were not reliable, those would not change your confidence, or would they?
Yeah, I would.
Like the documentaries and things?
Yeah, if they were like, so like if I found out all the things about ghosts and stuff like that were false, then I probably wouldn't believe in them as strongly. Like, I really strongly believe in ghosts, like, very strongly. Like, a good 85% to 90% sure I believe in ghosts. But obviously there's always that 15 to 10%. I could be wrong unless I actually see one.
Do you believe in ghosts because of this belief about wanting to survive our deaths?
No, sort of.
They're related in some way.
Say again?
Are they related in any way?
Yes and no. I feel like they could be part of something and they could be part of something else.
Okay. So, if it just comes down to just believing, is 75% the most accurate spot to be?
Maybe not, but for me it is.
For you it is?
Yes. But obviously everybody's different. Everyone has their own beliefs.
All right. Well, thanks, Charlotte, for the conversation.
No worries.
I think I understand.
You made my brain like.
No worries.
Thank you.
Yeah.